back. Of course, my name is Angel.
And I'm Tierra. Yes, that's me. That was extra as hell.
And we are here having mimosas today. Mimosas. I like to call them mimosas.
Oh, let's show them the flavors.
On what we do.
Don't burn my wool.
Please don't. She has a little candle here. Of course, y'all can't see it.
I'm gonna show them.
Okay.
So today we're drinking a passion fruit citrus.
And then this beautiful color.
Peach mango ras. How does that one taste, friend?
Peach mango and raspberry. I haven't tried the passion fruit yet though.
Well, go ahead.
You haven't even finished your drink. Oh my
Oh,
God.
I have to catch up. Hold on.
Oh my God. These are so refreshing.
Well, I said we was burning some good candles up in here today. So today we have a lovely eucalyptus and mint leaf. Smelly free.
Let me put my white nose on.
Okay, look him. Oh no. But yes, it's a very aromatherapy vibe type of candle. So
you just trying to burn that energy and get rid of the bad.
Yes, burn it.
So today on our episode, what did we talk about last week? Last time. What did we talk about last time? If you guys have tuned in. And just for the record, when we post these videos, we really put these videos out because we want you guys to interact with us. We want to hear your opinion, conversation, feedback. Yes,
just
feedback. I had to bring my
general, exchange with y'all. So last time we talked about what did we talk about last time?
I don't know, but look at our other video and see, because right now we can't remember.
I've been drinking. We've been drinking. Yeah.
So on this episode today, we are going to talk about
friendship.
Because we have such good vibes, and literally, I feel like we bring out really good things about each other. So we are going to run.
So friend, what does friendship mean to you?
The first thing that comes to mind with me, with friendship, is honesty and compassion. You can still be a good friend and have compassion and still tell the truth. I'm just main 2 points. It's honesty and compassion, because that's the umbrella, and a lot of other things fall under that umbrella, like the love and the respect. What about you?
So to me, a friendship means someone who I hold closely to my heart. Family. And like family. And someone who I can grow with, because there's no point in being in a relationship, any kind of relationship in your life, if it's not symbiotic. And if y'all don't know what symbiotic means, that means it's mutually beneficial.
I'm telling y'all, she's a human she's a walking dictionary. Y'all gonna get these lessons, whether you like it or not.
I just really feel like if you're gonna be my friend, you gotta be able to grow with me. Like, I got to see you being able to come with me on the yacht, and I ain't got to be like, well, I gotta spot her today because, she's still doing the same shit from 10 years ago. She ain't got no money. No, we growing together. We both pulling out passports and checkbooks, okay?
Yes.
But so someone who I care about, who I truly hold near and dear to my heart, treat them like family, and someone that I can grow with. That's a friend. What do you pinpoint as something that you could say about that person that you're a friend with?
Okay.
How do you know you have a friend in me?
Okay. I can say she's my friend because she holds me accountable, even when I don't want to hear it. For sure.
She always tell me that
she does.
Being there for your friend when you see that they're going off the path a little bit, you got to reel them back in. You're like, come on, Hope, reel it back in now. You going the wrong way. And that's truly how you can tell you have a good friend, is if they're honestly trying to help you, make sure that you sticking to the plan. Like Big Sean said.
Stick to the plan, stick to the
yes, she definitely holds me accountable. And you have to have a friend. Let me tell you, friendships are like any other relationship. It has to be
it
has to be balanced.
Like it got to be some reciprocity going on in there. Yeah, you got to be reciprocating that. Yes, a reciprocity.
You know, sipping.
Okay. So, would you say that good friends can be toxic and you can still be a good friend with them?
That's a good question. Can good friends be toxic and y'all still be friends? Define toxic first.
Well, I guess maybe more along the lines of
making mistakes,
not having toxic traits, because everybody has toxic traits. I'm meaning that person as a whole is just a toxic person. They bring
and
negativity.
They still be a good friend?
Can they still be your good friend and they just an overall toxic person?
Is their toxicity interrupting your peace? Because some people can just be battling their own demons. They don't mean to bring toxicity to y'all's friendship, and they don't want to. But you have to understand the situation, your individual situation. If it's toxic and it's interrupting your friendship to the point where, if it's like you have this friend who keeps getting into legal trouble and you keep having to bail them out because they don't want to do better, and no matter how much you talk to them and talk to them and talk to them and you want them to do better, and you trying to be a good friend and they don't want to hear it, and they just keep doing the same old things and the same old patterns, the same old behaviors, and you got to keep saving their ass, it gets toxic for you. That's when you have to decide and evaluate the situation. Like, is this helping me or hurting me?
Yeah.
And how long has this been going on to where this person doesn't want to help themselves?
If you're not adding to me, then you're subtracting. And if you're subtracting from me, then you're not adding. And
so what you're talking about is situational. I mean, general. What I was talking about was situational. So
yeah, that was my question. Can a person that is just generally toxic be a good friend?
No, because if you are if toxicity can stem from someone's character. People can just have really bad character and really bad ways of being, and it has nothing to do with you. They treat everybody that way.
PSA, sis. You can't have no toxic friends. And that kind of ties into the other point we was talking about, where a true friend, you'll know you have a friend when you can go through a rough patch, you can go through some drama, and y'all are able to work through it. Y'all are able to move past it. You can fall out and fall back in, because the respect is there. So if you're falling out with someone continuously, y'all are always having drama, and you can't, it's harder and harder every time for you to go back and be their friend, that's not a real friend. If it's draining for you to be their friend, and I have a small little short story. I had a friend that we called each other best friends. And for a long time, it felt like draining dealing with that person. And I'm not speaking negatively on that person themselves, because I don't do that and I don't feel negatively about this person. But I feel like just the totality of their personality with their mindset and their lifestyle, all of it put together just was draining on me. So when we fell out and it ended up ending the friendship, I felt a relief. Like, I felt like,
and that's a sign.
Okay, I don't have to deal with this no more.
That's a sign.
Because you can have your little spout with your friends and feel like, I ain't talking to them. And then later on, you miss them, you miss their spirit, you miss the energy and the vibes that they bring, and you can go back to it. It's easy for you to gravitate back to that person. But if it's like gravity is keeping you from them, and you just like,
let me tell you,
just don't go back to it.
I experienced some gravitational pull, okay? Let me tell you, that's another conversation.
That did.
That's what's pulling her. Do we have anything else to talk about? Because I'm done with you.
You not done with me.
I'm done.
Y'all, get you some homemade mimosas, okay? Because clearly,
get with your girlfriends, y'all have conversation. And let me tell you, How can you grow with your girlfriends if y'all don't get into these deep conversations and actually see where your friend's head is? Like, how do you think? Like,
You
how
gotta pick the brain of the people that you call your
Yes.
friends.
Yes.
Y'all love your friends. Support your friends. Be there for your friends. Pray for your friends. Don't be jealous of your friends. And if you find yourself being jealous, just remove
back away.
yourself.
Just go on. Back
Remove
away. Take
yourself.
that
Find
energy.
somebody else who's more on your level. Okay?
Go on. Jealousy is not a cute skirt.
It's never in style. Ever.
That's ugly. But talk to us.
Thank
You
you.
like to talk. She like to talk. I like to talk. We like to talk together.
I'm not gonna fool with you.
Okay.
So, you got one night.